Hey everybody, this is Dan Wozlik, one of the lead developers and core contributors to PrimeLayer, a brand new Bitcoin L2 that is really focused on generating yield for Bitcoin holders without them having to jeopardize or sacrifice their underlying collateral, and without having to have them bridge that collateral to potentially less secure chains in order to realize that yield. And so what I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of today is not only the progress we've made with the foundations of PrimeLayer that we're now building protocol native dexes and bridges and stablecoins against, but also how easy it is for existing EVM developers to work with PrimeLayer, because everything you're going to see today uses standard EVM tooling. There is no special PrimeLayer, coded anything for what you're going to see here. So first, I'm going to connect to the Block Explorer. It's like connecting to a standard DApp. Use MetaMask. Go ahead and connect, just like you would connect to Uniswap or Dex Tools, etc. It's identical down to the code. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a transaction from one address to another. A few key points to keep in mind when I do this is on other Bitcoin L2s, most transactions take minutes to execute. They cost between pennies and dollars per transaction, and you're only going to get a handful of transactions every second. On PrimeLayer, we are very focused utilizing ZK technology and ZK rollups to enable extremely high throughput, 10,000 transactions per second or more, while still maintaining sub-cent transaction costs and making transactions confirm in 2 seconds or less. And so I'm going to show you that. And along with all of that, we're also making PrimeLayer the gas token of the network. And so every time a transaction happens, a small amount of the gas tokens, which are taken as fees, are burned, creating a net deflationary economic model, which is going to be beneficial to the network long term. So open it up, make it MetaMask, going to go ahead and send. I want to send to our friends on the PrimeLayer Lumen Devnet, PRML. We're going to send to PrimeLayer Lumen Bob. Let's send him 20 tokens. And watch in the background where you see scanning for new transactions. I'm going to say continue. You can see this is what I'm sending. Very little gas. Confirm. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's confirmed. And you can see it's also coming here on the Explorer. So if on the Explorer I go to one more transaction, you can see here are all the transactions that happened. Here's the 20 that I just sent to Bob. So let's take a look at that transaction. And here what you can see is that all the way through the transaction, there are no other tokens other than PrimeLayer tokens being used to make this transaction occur. It's slowly going through the process of getting rooted to Bitcoin in the end, but PrimeLayer is the token that was sent from one user to another. PrimeLayer was the token that was burned as gas, and PrimeLayer was also the token that was used for the transaction fee. And so this is just the beginning of what we're developing for the Bitcoin ecosystem, powered by over a decade of learnings that myself and the team have gained in the DeFi space. If you're interested in learning more about what we're building, visit us on PrimeLayerNetwork.com. You can also catch us on Twitter at PrimeLayerHQ, and our main sort of social channel is Discord, discord.gg/PrimeLayerHQ. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the chat rooms.